Hello my dear students of BSc 4th semester. So welcome to physics classes by Sarabdeep Kaur Sidhu. So today's our topic is thermocouple as a reversible heat engine, also we called application of thermodynamics to thermoelectric effect. So in the last two lecture we have studied about Seebeck effect, Peltier effect and Thomson effect. And at the last we have concluded that Seebeck effect is the resultant of Peltier effect and Thomson effect. Clear ji? Now what is Seebeck effect? All of you know this. ठीक है, the production of thermoelectric current, in a thermocouple when one of the junctions is heated keeping the other junction cold. This is called Seebeck effect. Clear ji? And then is the Peltier effect. What is the Peltier effect? Whenever current is passed, when we pass the current across the junction of two dissimilar metals which are forming a thermocouple, there is either absorption or evolution of heat at the junction. The absorption or evolution depend upon the two metals which are type of metals which we are joining. Clear ji? Then about the Thomson effect, that is also like the Peltier effect, but in this we used a conductor. So in Thomson effect, when current flows through a conductor whose two ends are at different temperature, there is an evolution or absorption of heat all along the length of the conductor. Okay, unequally heat the conductor when we. So these is about this. And then is about the Seebeck EMF. What is EMF? EMF when junction, this is a thermocouple, and junction of this thermocouple when they are maintained at different temperature, then thermo EMF produced, thermo EMF develops. ठीक है, why it develops? Due to difference in contact potentials, at hot junction and cold junction. Clear ji? So this is about the EMF, and Seebeck EMF, that is equal to Peltier EMF plus Thomson EMF. ठीक है जी? So we have discussed about these. Now this is a thermocouple. One, we have this junction at temperature T, this junction is at temperature T plus Dt. So this is cold, this is hot, and these are two dissimilar metals A and B. Clear? We can say that in Thomson effect either heat is absorbed or heat is evolved during this. Okay, if this is A metal, this is B metal, this is depend upon the type of metals which we are using. Clear? Then about the now heat absorbed or oblique evolved per second at hot junction due to, now we have two effects, Peltier and Thomson effect, and we want to find out the Seebeck EMF, which is the combination of these two EMFs. So first we find Peltier EMF, then find Thomson EMF. So hot junction is at temperature T plus Dt and cold junction is at temperature T. So when we have a suppose we have a copper and iron thermocouple, so I always remember this, that ACC means when current is passed from copper to iron, and then heat is copper to iron, heat is absorbed through cold junction. Clear? Heat is absorbed through cold junction. So in the case of copper iron thermocouple, now heat absorbed over evolved per second at hot junction due to Peltier effect. Yes, due to Peltier effect, that we know that heat absorbed or evolved per second, that is equal to we multiply it by, that is equal to Peltier coefficient is equal to heat evolved or absorbed per unit current per unit time. So per second we are using, so T is not here. So pi plus d pi, because pi plus d pi is the I am writing here, pi plus d pi is the Peltier effect at this junction and pi is at this junction. Similarly, sigma A is the Thomson coefficient for this metal and sigma B is the Thomson coefficient for B metal. Clear? Now this is equal to pi plus d pi into I. Now at the cold junction, that is Q2 over I, that is equal to pi. So Q2 is equal to pi into I. Now net heat absorbed over evolved per second due to Peltier effect, that is equal to pi plus d pi at the hot junction I minus pi I. Clear? That is equal to pi I. That is equal to pi due to Peltier effect. This is due to Peltier effect. Clear ji? Now heat evolved over absorbed per second along the conductor A and B due to Thomson. This is due to Peltier effect. This is due to Thomson effect. Due to Thomson effect. That will be equal to Q. We are taking Q for A metal. Sigma A I into dt. We know that sigma is equal to Q upon I dt into T. T per second we are using, so this is not here. So sigma is Q4 over I dt. Okay. For second metal, this is equal to Q5 is equal to sigma B I into dt. This is due to Thomson effect. Now net that we is equal to net thermo EMF due to Thomson effect. Due to Thomson effect. I am writing due to Thomson. This is due to Thomson effect and this is due to Peltier effect. That is equal to sigma B I dt minus sigma A I dt. So sigma B minus sigma A I dt. Clear ji? So this is net EMF due to Thomson effect. Now net, this is equal to total due to Seebeck effect. Due to Seebeck effect. That is the combination of this and this due to Peltier effect and due to Thomson effect. So this is equal to d pi I plus sigma B minus sigma A I into dt. So this is Q. Clear ji? Now electrical energy dissipated. Electrical energy dissipated per second. That is equal to Q. That we are also taking Q, that is equal to DEI. Sometime here is a time also, but per second we are using, so that is not here. So DEI. So DE is equal to, now DE is equal to from you can say from equation number we can take equation number A and this is equation number B. So this is also Q, this is also Q. So when we equalize A equal to B kar dein appa, then what will happen? I cancelled, so DE is equal to d pi plus sigma B minus sigma A into dt. So take it equation number first. Clear? The first part completed. Now we have one junction hot junction, other junction cold junction. Hot junction is at temperature T plus dt and the cold junction is at temperature you can say T. So one will act as a source and other will act as a sink. You can say that I have also explained this, that for iron copper ACC heat is absorbed from copper to iron through cold junction. For iron copper ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ copper to iron through cold junction heat is absorbed. ठीक है जी? So here at one point there is a absorption of heat, so along the you can say here there is a generation of heat and here there is a absorption of heat. extra heat absorbed here, and here there is a generation. This depends upon the metals which are we are joining due to Peltier effect. Due to Peltier effect, and due to Thomson effect, we have two conductors A and B. So this also depend upon which type of conductor we are using. At one, during the length of the conductor, along the length of the conductor, here at one there is a evolution of heat, and another there is a absorption of heat. So one will act as a source and other will act as a sink. So so this will be used as a this concept will used as a you can say irreversible heat engine concept. Okay, this because we know that in Carnot heat engine we have used that heat from the source. If we are taking heat from the source, that is equal to Q1, and heat rejected to the sink, that is Q2, and sink is at temperature T2 and source is at temperature T1, then we have studied that Q1 over T1, that is equal to Q2 over T2 during Carnot heat engine. So same concept of thermodynamics is used here, that heat absorbed divided by temperature of the source is equal to heat evolved divided by the temperature of the sink. So this is due to Peltier effect and this is due to Thomson effect. We are joining these two. So heat absorbed over temperature of the source. Source is at temperature T plus dt. So this is equal to, according to Peltier effect, pi plus d pi I over T plus dt. So pi plus d pi I. Okay, ji? Per second. So T we are not taking here, over T plus dt, because hot junction is at temperature T plus dt. Then plus I into sigma B dt over T. So if heat is absorbed due to Peltier effect, here is heat absorbed due to Thomson effect. So B, this is. Okay, so this will act as a source. Similarly, heat evolved means pi I. At sink, cold junction will act as a sink. So pi into I, this is heat divided by temperature of the sink, that is T, plus due to Thomson effect, this is, so I sigma A dt upon T. Clear ji? So from this this will it means this metal B act as a source and A act as a sink here. So this is heat absorbed. I am writing this is this is this. Okay ji? So from this, when we arrange these terms, sigma A minus sigma E, sigma A, this term sigma A, I am taking this and this taking on left hand side, sigma A minus sigma B dt over T. I will cancel out, I pi plus d pi over T plus dt minus pi over T. Clear ji? And we are solving this, pi into T plus d pi into T minus pi into T minus pi into, here is minus sign, pi in, this is just mathematical calculation, that's why I have already done this, minus pi dt over T into T plus dt. Okay ji? So this is mathematical calculation using the concept of Carnot heat engine. Then T plus dt, if we are taking that this temperature dt is very small, then T plus dt, that is approximate equal to T. If we using here that T into T into T, okay, d pi over T, d pi, here is d pi into T over T into T square. Clear ji? Minus, what is this? Okay, this will cancel out. No, this is correct. Pi T minus pi T, this will cancel out. So this is equal to d pi over d pi into T over T into T. ठीक है जी? Minus, this is correct, pi into dt. This is pi into dt. Pi into dt. This term, pi into dt upon T into dt. This is will have minus sign because here is minus sign over T square. ठीक है जी? So this is d pi over T minus pi dt over T square. Clear ji? So after solving this, sigma A minus sigma B, this dt over dt goes in this side and it becomes T over dt. This will T over dt. T over dt, T this beta, sorry for interruption. So d pi over t, I am explaining again, d pi t over t into t minus pi dt over t into t, that is t square. This will become d pi over t, this t cancelled out, minus pi dt upon t square. ठीक है जी. So this dt over t, this goes in this side and it will become t over dt. So sigma a minus sigma b, this term, this is equal to d pi over dt minus pi over dt. Clear ji? So this, from this we can find out pi over t. Pi over t will be equal to, this will become here positive sign, d pi over dt plus sigma b minus sigma a, minus sigma b minus sigma a. ठीक है जी. Here there is d pi over dt, because d pi over t minus pi t square dt. So this is t will cancelled out and pi over dt, pi over dt. ठीक है जी. So I am writing here this term, pi over t, that is equal to d pi over t plus sigma b minus sigma a. This is equation number taking second from here. This is equation number second. ठीक है जी. So now this is equation number second. Now we have also equation number first. Equation number first is this. This is a very important topic. Equation number first is this, dE is equal to d pi plus sigma b minus sigma a dt. So from equation number first, dE over dt is equal to d pi over dt plus sigma b minus sigma a. This is from equation number first. So now this is when this is equation number third you are taking. So this is third, this is second. So from second and third, from second and third you can say that pi over t that is equal to dE over dt. So from this you can find out pi. So this is pi and this is Peltier coefficient. So in this way you can define the Peltier coefficient. Okay ji? Clear? And d pi over dt, when we now differentiate this, now take it equation number b, this is equation number b. Now differentiate b with respect to temperature T. So when you differentiate this will become derivative of pi with respect to T, that is equal to T into derivative of this plus dE over dt into derivative of T, that is equal to 1. Clear? So this is this. So from this you can find out dE over dt, that is equal to d pi over dt minus of this. Clear? So this is equation number fourth. Now from equation number third, from third and fourth. So from third and fourth. So from equation number third and fourth. So comparing third and fourth, minus t double derivative of e with respect to t square, that will be equal to d pi over dt, dE over dt, that is equal to sigma b minus sigma a. So from this t double derivative of e with respect to t square, that is equal to sigma a minus sigma b. Clear ji? So from here you can find out the Thomson coefficient. So these are the Thomson coefficients. ठीक है जी. Now and if we have B metal is of lead, if B metal is lead, then sigma B is equal to 0. So sigma A, that is equal to T double derivative of E with respect to T square. So this is the Thomson coefficients. This is the Thomson coefficient. ठीक है जी. If we are taking that B is a lead and dE over dt. What is dE over dt? So carry to memory that I am writing here, dE over dt, that is thermoelectric power. Thermoelectric power is defined as the rate of change of thermo EMF. E is the thermo EMF. Thermo EMF with temperature. So this is all about the you can say applications of thermodynamics to thermoelectric effect. Clear थी? So I hope you will understand this. ठीक है जी. So thank you very much.